I bought these two clubs off eBay for £6 each, but they're not necessarily for the bag. So why did I buy them? See you later. £6. Guys, how you doing? Welcome back to a brand new video. It's Simon down here at Burford Golf Lab, and I'm going to start out with a very controversial statement. Each year, we've been told that it's our clubs that are stopping us from shooting the scores that we want to shoot, and in part, that is somewhat true. However, I say the reason that you're not shooting the scores that you so desire is because your swing is a load of shit. So now I've offended a good portion of you. If you wouldn't mind leaving this video a like and subscribing if you are new, I'm more than happy to give you some more brutal honesty for the next 9 to 10 minutes. So Simon, you said you bought two clubs for £6, which I did. And by the way, shout out to the person that have sold me these and wrapped them up so well. I'm so bad at leaving reviews on eBay, but this man or woman, well played. I'll definitely go give you a good review because I've bought these clubs for £4 each. £4 for delivery, £12 altogether. But the care they've got into wrapping these up, fair play. What have I got underneath the paper is the main question, and how is it going to help your game in practice? This isn't necessarily something that you should be putting in the bag straight away, but at the same time, if you're a beginner golfer and you've just started and you're between the ages of 14 to 40, I highly recommend you spend £12 on something like this, as that's going to be a massive benefit to your swing and overall your golf game. Okay, unbox review, but with tape and paper. Let's unwrap and show you exactly what I've bought for £12. And here they are. Mizuno T-Zoid MX-15s, 3 and a 4 iron. And you might be wondering, Simon, why have you bought those? Well, number one, the person that was selling these, the gentleman, the scholar, or the madam for that matter, wasn't selling any other set of irons in the set. So the fact that these are £6, I really couldn't care for the pitching wedge, 8 iron, 9 iron, or anything else. But first of all, they're in great condition. So that's number one. £6 a club, you cannot go wrong. Number two, a 3 iron and a 4 iron. And why would I recommend these clubs to a beginner golfer between the ages of 14 to 40, i.e. still have the flexibility and the strength to hit a club of this nature? Why would I recommend that? Reason number one is because both of these clubs are very difficult to hit for a beginner. So why would I tell someone to have these in the bag or use this at a driving range? If you're starting golf, the majority of the time you're being told that you need cavity backs, or you need forgiving hybrids, or you need high launching forgiving drivers. Make the game as easy as you possibly can. However, Seve famously, when he was a junior golfer, he was caddying, one of the members kindly gave him a 3 iron, and he went down to the beach and practiced every day, all day, nighttime, daytime, with just a 3 iron on the sand with stones. That's how he got the imagination. Imagine how difficult that must have been to learn to play golf, and arguably one of the best golfers or the most creative golfers to have ever lived. Now, I'm not saying if you just started golf, go and grab a 3 iron, hit that 3 iron until you're as good as Seve. What I'm saying is once you've got the bug, and we all get it, once you've gone down to the range a couple of times, you maybe played 9 holes or on a par 3 course, you've hit a wedge, you've hit a 7 iron, and you've got the bug. You want to get better faster. Let's go to the deep end. Let's get right in there. Let's learn to hit a 3 and a 4 iron. A cheap one, you don't need to spend a lot of money on it. And if you can hit either of these clubs in a straight line, 160 yards to 220 yards, consistently, well, the rest of the game's going to be quite easy, isn't it? And I imagine a lot of golfers that are watching this that might be over the age of 40, when they first started playing the game of golf, a 3 iron was actually included with the set of irons, and now you're rare to see a 5 iron. And they're incredibly tough to hit. I'm not expecting you to be able to hit this club well for the first year, maybe the second year. you've got to have a fast swing, there's no question about it, but there's quite a lot of other things you've got to do well. If you can hit this in a straight line, no curvature, hit slightly down on it, basically have a very neutral path, club face, angle of attack, there's so many factors. If you can hit this 3-iron well, you should be able to hit your 7-iron with ease. You should be able to hit a wedge very easily. It's going to help your swing path when it comes to driving the ball. And also, if you can hit a 3-iron 200 plus yards, it's a great tool to have in the bag, and you're going to be using it a lot. Okay, so enough talking. Let's hit this 3-iron. I'm going to hit it a few times in a row just to show a level of ball striking that you should be looking for. I'm not saying it's going to be amazing, but if I was to hit this 10 times off the majority of tee boxes, 7 out of 10 times I'm going to be in the fairway, 2 I'm going to be in the rough, 1 probably awful. Whereas if I took my driver, 3 in the fairway, 5 in the rough, the rest you know where. So obviously with a longer iron, i.e. a 3-iron or 4-iron, it highlights the weaknesses in your swing. Wedge, very difficult as a coach to know what the weaknesses are in your swing, because there's so much backspin created by that angle, it swamps any side spin you put on it. So if you're one of these players, I hit my wedges great, I hit up to my 7-iron fantastic. As soon as I get to the 6, 5 and 4, can't hit them, it's because there are flaws in your swing that aren't working. And without reading a textbook, without going and getting a lesson or a manual, by feel, if you're a feel player, if you grab a 3-iron, hit loads of balls, i.e. in a net or at the range, and you can start hitting them well with this, not on the tee, off the ground that is, all those problems with your 5, your 4, your 6, it's not in your head, it's the fact that there's so little loft at impact, it makes it very difficult for you to get that ball in the air. So, let's give it a hit, enough talking, let's see how well it goes, and as well, very common head. You can find an abundance of these Tesoid MX-15 clubs, which is why I chose it, as well as it being a great bargain, because if you're a beginner and you're watching this video and you go, I want a set of irons to start with, you can find 3 to sandwich in this head for like £60. You can't go wrong. Okay, 5 shots in a row off the ground, and I'll show you my dispersion hopefully being somewhat tighter. I've set up a par 4, trees down the right, trees down the left, 400 yards long. I wouldn't take driver, because if I hit driver, I'm leaving myself a 70-yard pitch shot, which I'm just awful at because I don't practice my short game enough. And I'm taking my 3-iron because it's 400 yards long. I'm expecting to hit this 230, 240. That's going to leave me a full 8 into the green. And also, I'm going to be in the fairway a lot more. Yes, driver might go further, 3-wood might go further, but the chances of me landing in the trees obviously goes up. Now, I'm not expecting all you guys to hit a 3-iron, 240 plus yards, but at the same time, hitting on the ground, no tee, that's important. Don't elevate it, because if you elevate it, you can compromise your swing to hit that 3-iron well. Don't give yourself any leeway. 3 irons off the ground is what's going to help your shots. Now, first of all, ridge grip, which I really like, head quite offset. But for someone that's obviously wanting to hit a 3-iron for the first time, that's probably a bit more advisable. Right, here we go. First shot, sensible swing hopefully, down the middle. Bit toey, so I've got away with that a tiny bit, to be honest. That's not the best swing in the world. However, out the toe, so I've got some forgiveness. 168 to the flag. Would I take that in a tournament? Yes. Have I got a shot into the green? Yes. Was that a rubbish golf swing? Yes. Right, second one. Let's see if I can try and hit out in the middle this time. And again, that's block. But if I'm blocking driver there, that is so far into the trees, not even funny. Not even funny. Again, percentage play. How far? 168. Come on, I'm going to be having, I'd say 168, probably a 7, maybe a knockdown 6. I think sensible knockdown 6. Okay, and again. God, I'm hitting it all over the place with this club. I'm not going to lie. It is going, but actually so forgiving. As soon as you've got a head like this, and again, Mizuno's a great manufacturer, heel, toe, I've hit that, those 3 shots, as far out the middle as you can without missing the golf ball. Yet percentage playing, I'm in the fairway. My playing partners are gone, good shot. I'm going, oh my God, that was horrendous. But I've got a shot into the green. And mentally, if you're not in the trees all the time, that's going to be good for the soul. It's going to keep you positive, and then when you do start hitting it well, you get a bit of a run, then you start scoring lower. Let's see if we can ramp it up a bit. Let's see if I can actually find the middle of the club face. Let's see if we can get this to about 240. Tiny bit offset, so I have to kind of keep my hands a bit more forward when I'm hitting this. I flushed that. Don't care how much an iron costs, I don't care how much technology has gone into it. If it's a well-balanced club and you hit it out in the middle, it's gonna feel good. And that is what I'd be looking for. 152 yards left into the green, perfect little 9-iron, happy days, and I get away with the bad shots. If I hit it out of the heel, I hit it out of the toe, if I push or slice it, okay, it's in the rough. But it's not massively out of bounds, which is the problem with my driver majority of the time. See you later. See you later. Love it. £6. £6 for near 200. I know obviously I swing it fast, but hopefully you get my point. I couldn't tell the difference between that and another iron that's come out in the last 5 years when you head out the middle. If you head out the toe or heel, yes. Can you swing those faster? Yes. But when you hit one, do I need it to go another 10 yards? Not really. That's left me a perfect 148 into the green. Thanks for coming. So guys, there you have it. Maybe we'll do a course vlog. Maybe we'll do a course vlog where I play with someone else. One of us has a 3-iron, one of us has a 4-iron. And we're just going to play some golf, because I'm pretty sure I could beat Simon of 10 years ago when he started this game. If I just had a 3-iron now and he has a full set of brand new whatever clubs, and yes, equipment does make a difference. Yes, club fitting definitely makes a difference, but the biggest difference is you're the only one that's holding the golf club. And if we can make the game harder to start with, once you've got the bug, because I don't want you to lose interest, if we can start harder and we get the fundamentals down, it's going to make the game a lot easier in the long run. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, leave it a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Catch you guys later.